Good evening. We're back. We are back. It's the Quarantine Concert Series, baby. I'm your host, Kabir Segel. Show number 87. Show number 87. It's a lot of shows. 67 consecutive days. We are binge hosting shows. We're going delirious over here, bringing you the live music. And we're very excited because we're going to be ending the show. We're not excited because we're ending it, but we feel like, there's a milestone. We're going to be ending it in early June after show number 100. So we only have a few more shows left. So we're trying to bring you the best talent in the world. Like tonight's show, we're very excited about this particular artist who really is a musical maestro and genius. But first, I want to say that what are we going to do? People have been asking me, where are we going to go now that we are going on vacation? Well, I have my shirt on. We're going to Hawaii. Check out the boat we rented. Check out this first class boat. That's the boat we rented. It's a banana boat, yellow boat. That's me fishing in the rear, looking for trout, catch and release. That's Camilo, of course, telling me where to fish. Kabir, your fishing rod is too high. Kabir, your fishing rod is too low. You need to adjust the fish. You need to put more tackle on. Kabir, see, Camilo's always got me looked after. It's really nice. Then we got Sandra looking to the distance. She is piloting the ship. She is the captain of the universe. No soy marinero, soy capitan, right? So that's La Bamba right there. And that's Oreo and, of course, Maui. The names are their dogs, and they're going in the direction of Maui. So we are going out to the abyss. We're not really going to Hawaii, but we're going to do something fun with our time. I also wanted to say, some people have said, what are you going to do in terms of your show next? And I was thinking maybe we could launch a staring contest show, Camilo versus me, where everyone just watches stare at each other. No, don't like that one? Okay, I don't either. That's why we're probably not going to do it. So by now, we're going through a pandemic. It's tough out there for creative professionals. A lot of the gigs have gone away. It's really an unfortunate situation for the creative community. Gigs have been canceled into 2021. And so we've created the spotlight of this platform, the Quarantine Concert Series, to bring to you great live music. These are the people that are sharing their mind, bodies, and souls with their music, creating just incredible artworks. And we thought it's important to be there for the creative community, for the artists. Of course, we love the artists. It's not just the artist who's been affected by this. There's the engineers and producers and managers and bookers. And there's a whole ecosystem of creative professionals affected by the current situation. I wrote an op-ed about this recently. It's called Become a Patron of the Arts to help the U.S. economy get back in tune. There's some very tangible things you can do to support artists. You can go to their website. You can buy their merchandise. You can buy their hat, t-shirt, keychain, left sock, right sock, fanny pack, camisa, camiseta, Hawaiian shirt. Just buy the merchandise, right? You can also donate directly to arts charities that are helping musicians affected by this current pandemic. Of course, you could do that. And then host a show, hire an artist for some music lessons, all kinds of things. So if you like the music, don't just like it, love them. Show us how much you love it, right? So hopefully you can, be encouraged by what you're seeing tonight and go out and support the artist that you discover and that you love. All right. I also want to say thanks to the folks at All About Jazz who simulcast these concerts. So you can find us. A lot of these concerts were live to the All About Jazz audience. Thank you for doing that. And 25-year anniversary. So if you're for the website, if you're an artist, go make an artist page. If you are a patron and have the means, go help them, donate to them, and support the jazz journalism at All About Jazz. Yes. Okay. I also want to say that we started a quarantine film conversation where I talk with filmmakers who've had their movies basically canceled from these film festivals because they're all canceled right now. So, for example, I interviewed Sammy Khan. He is an Academy Award nominated filmmaker whose new movie is called The Last Out, which won the special jury mention at the South by Southwest Festival, which was canceled this year, but they still handed out these awards. And it's about Cuban baseball players who try to make it in the major leagues in the U.S. Fascinating story. These are the movies that are going to be on your streaming platforms in the next few weeks, months, and years ahead. So, we do these in the morning, 10:30 or 11 a.m. Eastern. We just did I just released a video we had filmed with the directors of a movie called, a movie about dogs. So we always talk about the dogs on this show, Oreo and Maui, and this show looks at the world through the perspective of dogs and saying, dogs don't deserve humans because, look at how we are. So anyway, You can see all the great films there. We also have a music word of the day. We always do a music word of the day, right? This is like music education class, right? Music word of the day. So the artist today, her name begins with a L. 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 All right. So the word of the day begins with an L. There will be a pop quiz at the end of this. So if you can tell me what the word of the day is, Daisy, Claudia, I see some defending champions tuning in already. You will get a prize. What is the prize? It's a puppy presenting you a trophy. You know you want the puppy trophy. So let's look at the word of the day again. Lithophone. Lithophone, English from the Greek word lithos, meaning stone, a percussion idiophone that is constructed of stone. Typically a set of stones that produces specific pitches when struck. The stones are often arranged similar to a keyboard on a frame structure or hung from a rope or cord. The larger stones create low pitches, blah, 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 blah. Lithophone. So, lithophone. I don't think there's going to be any lithophone playing on tonight's broadcast. Maybe. We didn't really go over the set list that much, but maybe I would be very sorprendido. That's not the word of the day. The word of the day is lithophone. All right, so quote of the day. I like this one. Henry David Thoreau. Very transcendental of us today. So, write while the heat is in you. The writer who postpones the recording of his thoughts uses an iron which has cooled to burn a hole with. He cannot inflame the minds of his audience. That's kind of how I felt about doing this show, in a way. I feel like when all the gigs were canceled, I just felt like all of us, Sandra, Camille, feel motivated to sort of do what we can to put the spotlight where it belongs on these incredible artists. So I'm glad we've recorded a little bit of history here during this very, very difficult time. And I've got to say, it's I don't know if anyone's seen the cover of the New York Times. We're about to cross 100,000 deaths in the U.S. and certainly more around the world. So I don't want to get normalized to what's going on because it's not the panic is over, but we're still living in a very tough time. And I think we have to be there for each other, and let's not forget that, right? If we can. So. Moving on, one more thing. We're all over the internets. You can find us on Facebook. Oh, there's our two dogs, Oreo and Maui. Yes, they're listening in. They're the critics of the show, every show. So we'll be going to them throughout the broadcast to see how they're enjoying the music. And then I would like to say we're going live on Facebook. We are going live on Twitter, Instagram, Cracker, on Periscope, on LinkedIn. Here's my Periscope, up, down Periscope. By the way, if you're watching the show and you really want to, we're trying to do some new things here. If you want to check out a sound check, Camilo does. I would say Camilo is the Leonardo da Vinci of sound checks, right? His sound checks are just so good, right? So if you want to see what sound check is like with Camilo, we have a lot of fun. We put up like little banners because I like to see, we start with a banner like this, Camilo, because there's always a different situation. He's shooting the trouble like Rambo. That's Camilo, literally, like trying to figure out the problems of what's happening in the artists. And then we like go inside his mind. Is he thinking about chicken or fish? So I kind of play around with him. And then finally, when he wins the sound check, Camilo wins again. He always wins sound check. So if you want to see the Leonardo da Vinci of sound checks, shoot me a note on Facebook or Instagram. We'll invite you to a sound check, and Camilo will autograph the sound check and send it to you. I don't know how that works exactly, but Camilo is a master of the universe, so he will autograph the sound check, and there you go. I'm just telling you, if you want to. It can be yours for $10,000. No. Just send me a message. We'll get you in sound check. All right, now for the best part. We get to meet the incredible artist. She really is incredible. I've known her for a few years now, and I was listening to her music all day. Of course, I've heard it many moons ago. An accomplished singer, composer, bandleader from Spain, based in New York. But I've got to tell you, she is a maestro of the highest order. Her music is always first class, top class productions, arranged. It's so much feeling. And I love this type of music because she's really creating it her own. She inhabits her music so gracefully and so elegantly. It's really a delight to finally bring her on the broadcast in our swan song of a week. Please welcome to the show the incredible maestra, Lara Bello.
Hello. Hi, Kabir. How are you?
Hi, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien. We did the earlier show all in Spanish, so I'm a bit tuned up on Spanish. Tell me first, Lara, where are you broadcasting from? And where are you broadcasting from?
I'm here in New York. I'm in Harlem, and so yeah.
Gotcha. You're in Harlem. I'm in Atlanta. Everyone watching at home, you know the drill. Tell us where you are watching from because I want Laura to know everywhere that her music is connecting. So I want to see cities, states, counties, extra points for counties. If you can put your county down, we're going to share them all with Lara. Lara, tell me, how has the quarantine affected you? How has it affected your what you were going to do, your professional career?
Well, I think the same as any musician at this time, like the concerts and the tours that I had, we had to cancel them. Also, I'm working with other projects, like a social project with the Carnegie Hall. So we have to change the way we are working with them now, just online. I don't know. It took like 1 month to try to figure out how. So we have to take the most of it. So staying at home and trying to write new music, and at the same time, sometimes just doing nothing because this situation is a little bit crazy. So you have more creative days, and you have days that you are a little bit like, like, okay, I want to take it easy. I need to relax my mind. So a little bit of everything, but just trying to take the most of this time. And yeah.
Of course, of course. Some of the places that are looking in right now, we have Shirley in New Jersey who's watching. I know you've been there, Lara, New Jersey. Daisy's watching from Houston, Galveston County. You ever been to Houston?
I know, I've never been there. I would love to go there.
So we need to get you there.
Yeah.
Minneapolis, Hennepin City. We also have Singapore checking out the
Oh,
show, Aditya. So all over the world. Also Queens, New York, long
oh,
ways away.
nice. Hi, Maxime Rios.
Tell us, Lara. Tell us, how have you structured your days during the quarantine? How do you pass the day? Do you make a cup of coffee? Do you practice a lot? How do you not get into a rut?
I have to say that every day's been different. I started the quarantine being a little bit more creative because at that time everything was on the air, so we didn't have so many live concerts. It was everything like trying to set up the things. Now it's, I don't know. I'm just trying to learn all this technology because, like, I don't know. This morning I was recording for a concert that is going to happen, like trying to unite Latin America and Spain. So many things are happening. So it's kind of difficult to really know exactly, like to do the same every day. I try to organize my day the day before. I try to practice as much as I can, and yeah, I don't know, try to meditate also, which is important these times. So yeah, just spend the whole day organizing different activities around music. Ah, sorry, I can't hear you. Seems like,
Can you hear me?
no, yes.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. So, so I want to ask you to first, what would your first song like to be? What would you like to play first?
I think I'll play a song that is called Sola, which means by myself, alone. It's a song that I wrote a long time ago to overcome difficult times. So it's actually a song that I'm singing a lot these days when somebody asks me to sing online. And it talks about the beauty that we all have inside and the strength, and yeah, that we have to, each one of us by ourselves, we have to just like get that
Vamos.
strength and live. Okay, this is Sola. Dentro de mi voz nacen las flores y en mi corazón la primavera. Bebo de la fuente que da la vida y como los frutos que da la tierra empiezo a caminar cada vez más deprisa. Un mechón de mi pelo rozando mi sonrisa. Y cuando se va el sol, la luna baja y me susurra. Sola abro mi brazo, siento que el viento me lleva. El universo inunda mi alma con estrellas y poco a poco pierdo el miedo de volar. Ay, 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 ay. Dejo que lo más bello de este mundo me ilumine. De entre mis pechos nacen miles de jazmines. Sola, sola. Empiezo a caminar, ay, ay, cada vez más deprisa. Un mechón de mi pelo rozando mi sonrisa. Y cuando se va el sol, la luna baja y me susurra. Sola abro mi brazo, siento que el viento me lleva. El universo inunda mi alma con estrellas y poco a poco pierdo el miedo de volar. Ay, ay, ay. Dejo que lo más bello de este mundo me ilumine. De entre mis pechos nacen miles de jazmines. Sola, sola. Ay, 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 sola. Ay, ay.
Yes, so good. So
Thank
good.
you.
That was brilliant. Thank you for sharing that incredible music.
Thank you. So nice to see the comments here from
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. That was I was gonna say you're gonna get some new comments in a second. There we go. Now they're starting to light up. There we go. See, it always takes a bit of a delay for the.
Thank you.
You know the drill. I will translate the emojis. Here you go. Ready to do this, Lara?
Okay.
Clap, 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 clap. Corazon, corazon, corazon. Clap, 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 clap. All right, Maxime, I got you covered. Daisy, got you some claps. Clap, 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 clap. Aditya's got you covered. Let's go, Aditya now. Clap, 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 clap.
Thank you.
Daisy, clap. It's fine. 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 Aditya, clap, 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 clap. Got you covered, Aditya. Daisy's back with some hearts. Smiley, 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 smile. And then Camila, of course. Corazon, corazon, heart. Corazon, corazon, heart. Aditya.
Thank you so much.
And then Bam Banerjee, beautiful. Clap, clap, clap. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Heart, heart, heart. Check this out. We got LinkedIn tuning in too. Very good tunes. All right. Do you feel the love?
Yes, of course.
Can you feel the love tonight?
That's beautiful that I can really see what people write. It's great. And also with this translation of the comments, it's great.
Well, I want you to, yeah, I want to, that's
can feel it
my special power is translating emojis. And that should be my new production, translating emojis into expressive dance. All right, so Bam Banerjee has a very technical question. Was there an A7 chord in there?
Yes. Great ear.
We have a very sophisticated audience.
Yeah, I have to be careful. I had to study if I knew that I was going to have these questions.
Yes,
There was.
exactly. Exactly. All right, so here's a question from Daisy. What are you currently listening to? Do you have an old-time record or artist that you love and recommend?
Yeah, actually, right now I like to listen to my friends and colleagues, artists that they are doing great things. You know, I see a lot of streaming, like live concerts. There are a few new albums that are out, so I listen to. I don't know what I don't know if you know because they are not so, like artists super well known. I have a good friend, great guitarist and singer from Spain. She lives in Amsterdam. Her name is Susana Raya, and she has a beautiful album called Wind Rose. So, but other than that, I don't know. I listen to different music. I listen a lot to Omar Farouk. Like I love his music. And it's also very relaxing music for me. And I dance sometimes with that music. So um, yeah, I don't know. I listened a lot to lately. I've been listening to a lot of this Spanish flamenco pop from the 90s because it's also I grew up with that, so it cheers me up. So Kiko
Who are some
Veneno.
of those bands? I don't know. I don't know that music very well. Who are some of the names you could recommend?
So there is a singer songwriter very known there that is his name is Kiko Veneno, and he wrote some songs. I don't know if you heard of Camarón, this
Yeah.
flamenco singer Camarón. So there is a song that is very everybody knows this song. Is like Volando voy, volando vengo. So this is like a very light song that Camarón used to sing, and the author of that song is Kiko Veneno, for example. So he wrote. So I listen to him a lot, and yeah. So that would be like a good example of. Yeah, I'm trying to think more people.
No, that's cool. It's good to know. That's cool.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear an otra, por favor.
Ah, yeah. Otra canción?
See, or you can
Okay.
you can dance if you want.
I'll try to play something. Okay, so I'm going to play a song that is called Suave, which means soft. So it's a slow song. And I wrote this song a long time ago because I have a singer, a friend that she's a singer. She's been studying singing many years in the conservatory in Granada. But I wanted to invite her to sing in my concert when I was playing in Granada, and she's so scared of singing in front of people. And I was like, how can that be possible after so many years studying? So anyway, I wrote this song for us to sing together. It's like a little story of a butterfly that wants to reach the moon, and it's called Suave. Una mariposa quiso llegar a la luna con sus propias alas y un poco de viento de la noche fresca para acompañar. Pero se encontró que el viento estaba un poco bravo, no tenía ganas, se movía fuerte y algo cabreado, viento singular. Y la mariposa le hace cosquillas al viento con sus grandes alas y mientras se ríen y vuelan jugando, ella dice así: llévame suave, llévame suave, llévame suave, viento lunar, suave. La mariposa comía trocitos de luna que traía el viento, se iba transformando en una gran luciérnaga en la noche azul. Desde la tierra hay un niño que aún no se ha dormido y ve como la luna es una mariposa que danzando deja una estela de luz. Se mece suave, se mece suave, se mece suave, luna con alas Thank you very much. Thank you.
Voice of an angel. Effortless. A lot of love coming in for the great Lara Bello.
Thank you, Shirley. Thanks, everyone.
Very nice. Everyone's loving your music. It's just really affecting us. It's such a, you have such a way about your music, Lara. It's just so beautiful. We have a little fun on our show, and we ask the audience. We like to hand things out to people, different prizes, and we asked our audience what we should present to you after this song because everyone's so touched, and we want to give you one of the highest honors on the show. We've only given this out like once or twice before out of the 80 plus people on the show now. That was so touching. So Lara, I want to congratulate you for being awarded one of the highest honors on the Quarantine Concert Series, the Panda Trophy. Please give her the Panda Trophy.
Okay.
There you go.
Woo! Thanks. What an honor.
Let me just show you the enthusiasm people have for it. I mean, Daisy's putting pandas up on the screen. Maxime saying panda. Ben Banerjee, panda. So congratulations. If you want to make a speech, you're welcome to.
Thanks so much for giving me this amazing prize. What a nice surprise for this quarantine.
Yes.
I'm so touched. Thanks so much. I have no words to express myself.
Yes, neither do we after that silly prize. But okay, cool. We want to ask you about your latest album. Let's put that up on the screen. We're just showing it up on the screen. How do you pronounce it? I just want to make sure I say it correctly.
It's Sikame.
Sikame. Okay, so what does Sikame mean?
Sikame is a word in Fon language. It's one of the languages of Benin. And it means inside the gold, the soul of the gold.
Okay. Tell me more about the project. Why were you trying to make this project? What was the thought behind it? And walk me through the production process of putting all these songs down.
Well, this was a really beautiful process and involved many different people that I admire. I have half of the songs are mine and half are versions. Actually, Sikame, the song Sikame is a version of a song by Lionel Lueke. That is one of his most famous songs. I don't know if people know Lionel Lueke is a great guitarist from Benin. So I have also Richard Bona, that he also wrote two songs that they are new for this project. So, and I wrote the lyrics for those songs. Anyway, so I put together different music, and I contacted Gil Goldstein, this great arranger.
I love Gil.
I wanted to work with him, so I said, why not? So I just contacted him, and he used to have a group called Zebra Coast that he mixed jazz and flamenco. So actually, he really liked this project because I invited some of the people that he knew, like Jorge Pardo, this flamenco flute player, and Carles Benavent, like great also flamenco bass player. And I'm also, there is one song by Carles Benavent. So it was like very organic how everyone knew each other, and how also working with Gil Goldstein, because he did the arrangements for this music, and he came, of course, he brought many ideas for each song, but also one of his best thing he has is that he knows how to conduct people in the studio. At the studio, he wants to give everyone to the opportunity to express also their own voice into the project. So it's not only that he brings just the chart that people have to play. So he guides people like very nicely to get what he wants, knowing what they can give. So that was like a master class for me. We have Romero Lubambo on guitar in all the songs also. I don't know, it's like really a very big group of friends and great musicians there.
Yeah, I recommend everyone check out this beautiful album. Let's get her website up on the screen too, and make sure if you're tuning in at home, check out her website, larabello.com. There it is. Subscribe, use your mouse, go up to the bookmark section, add the bookmark, make it your homepage or whatever, so you can get notified on all of her great music and projects. A lot of great, yeah, a very nice website, by the way. I'm just gonna let you know. There's always there's a correlation between the professionalism of the website and the success of the sound check. Just interesting how that goes. And also check her out on Spotify and iTunes and all the streaming services, so you can be notified on her incredible music as she puts out new projects. And please check out this one, Sikame, because it really is a special production. All right, we'd love to hear your next. Actually, before we do that, I want to take a few questions here that have come in. I see some questions here, so let me just go here. So someone was asking your favorite place to eat in New York, but when we could go out.
There are many places in New York that I like to eat. There is this place in Astoria. What's the name? Here is Raj, my husband here. Astoria Seafood, that we go there. It's great. Like, you just choose the fish you want, and they cook it there the way you want. That's really fresh. I like that. And there are some places in Westford. I love to go to Westford because it's the area of music. So there are some restaurants there that are nice. Like, there's the one that is called Pho Bar, that they have nice Vietnamese food. So, yeah.
All right, Gina, you got there you go. There's your answer to your question. We should probably get Camilo to answer that too, because he loves, he's always telling me about great places to eat in Queens. All right, next question. Do you ever write in English?
Yes, I did. Actually, in most of my music is in Spanish, but I always like to try other languages. I had in other albums, I have some songs in Japanese and in Arabic also. But in this album, I have some songs in English and some songs mixed between English and Spanish, just trying to be more communicative with the audience in New York, because I've been living here for 10 years. So
yeah,
it's about time.
Jamie wants to know whether that's a hand fan on your wall.
Yes, it's like an African one that I bought in the street in New York.
Very nice. Eagle eye, Jamie. Good job. Okay. Very good. Very good. Also, what type of guitar are you playing right now?
This is basically is a flamenco guitar. I don't know in English the parts of the guitar. That's a little bit my problems, but the strings are a little bit closer to the guitar. It's not like classical, so it's good because for flamenco players, they like to make noises. So it's good. I'm not a great guitarist, so don't put me in too much trouble. But yeah, it's a flamenco guitar I bought in Granada.
You're a wonderful guitarist. You are indeed. Okay, so now that I've got most of those questions, we have another question here coming in from Bruce saying, here's an unusual question. Bruce says, how do you navigate having a relationship with another musician and being in a relation with someone you perform with? Any advice?
Well, the thing is like Raj and I, that Raj you will meet Raj soon, that he's going to play with us. He also has his own project and I have my project, so we have independent projects, but we collaborate between each other. I think it's important to be supportive. I know for some people it's a struggle to be both of them musicians, but in this case we handled pretty well, and it's actually good because we know how it is for each other, our job. So yeah, we travel together sometimes. It's nice. We don't get tired of each other, so that's good.
Cool. Gotcha. Cool. What would you like to play next for us?
I'm going to play a song that is called Hind y el Amor. It's Hind and the Love. This song is I did a project, like a theatrical musical project based on a book by Tariq Ali. He wrote a novel that is called The Shadows of the Pomegranate Tree. It's based on my hometown in Granada. So I met Tariq Ali in New York, and he wanted me to do this production and write some music. So based so there is a moment in this book. Hind is a teenager. I mean, this is all based in Granada, in my hometown, in the old times, like in medieval ages. So this is a song. It's the first time that Hind makes love. So it's a song that actually is talking about her way to that both of them, she and the boyfriend, they are feeling each other's skin. If somebody there understands Spanish, they will understand what it is about. Sexy song.
Entiendo. All right. Vamos.
Tiembla mi luna si la rozas con tu piel y tus dedos avanzan buscando caminos que quedan por recorrer. Dejas tu boca cayendo entre mi boca, me susurra muy despacio, me voy abriendo por dentro como una flor de naranjo, las pupilas se dilatan mientras va entrando tu cuerpo y en la pulpa de una fruta la que muerdo con tus besos. Quiéreme como quiere la tierra los olivos y las estrellas la oscuridad.
Very beautiful. Jean Rose. Clap, clap. Clap, clap. Star. Maxime. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah, what is your heart? Art? This is Corazon. Corazon. All right, all right. That's so beautiful. There's Bam Banerjee. We want to go live now to Oreo and Maui and see how they're doing. Are you enjoying the music, guys? You guys enjoying the music? See, Oreo's checking it out. Oreo's a big fan of your music. Maui's enjoying it. It's kind of melancholy and smooth, and they're just very comfortable in the bed checking it out. So the critics are in. 2 thumbs up, 2 paws up for you, Lara Bello.
Thanks.
So, yeah, exactly. So that is that. I want to ask you about a couple things. Talk to me about your composition process. How do you take idea and turn it into song? How do you do that?
Well, every song is a different trip. So sometimes I have an idea of some lyrics, and then I want to transform that into music. But sometimes I have a phrase that is already coming to me with music in it, and I just develop that idea. So it's a little bit, it's different in each case. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not so specific.
Put your that's okay. Let's put your previous album up on the screen too. I also want people to know about this project. What I've enjoyed, your discography is you have so many different sources that you draw upon. You have such like a worldly, I guess, upbringing. It's so beautiful to discover where you are at a particular period of your life, and seeing how the music reflects that. So let's put this up on the screen. There it is right there. Tell us about, I'm trying to read this. There we go. Por Agua de Granada. Tell us about this project.
But this project was born because I don't know if some people they know the poet Federico Garcia Lorca is a poet from my hometown from Granada that he came here in the 30s to New York to spend some time. That poet is very known because he wrote many beautiful books. But then he wrote some poems in a book that is called Un poeta en Nueva York, a poet in New York. And there are many people here in New York, mostly from the Latino community, that they know of him. So a long time ago, they created the route of Lorca in New York, which means like they start to visit places that the poet used to visit. He also played piano, so he went to some cultural center here in Harlem to play piano. So anyway, we were like for 3 or 4 years doing this route, and they invited artists sometimes to be in one of the places and wait for the audience to arrive in the middle of the route, and we surprised them with a song. So I always sang some of the traditional songs that this poet compiled, some traditional songs from Spain. So I got together with Eric Kurimsky, which is a guitar player that I play very often, like here since I arrived to New York, and we just recorded this album for the people of the Lorca's route, because they asked us to record something for them, and it became something very, very simple and nice. It's just guitar and voice, and it's traditional songs from Spain, but through the guitar of Eric, because he's a maestro in Peruvian music, so he has this Latin American flavor, so it's a little bit different.
It's a beautiful project. You got to check that out. Make sure to go to Lara's website and larabello.com, subscribe, get notified, and support as much as you can. All right. I want to get in as much music as we can. What would you like to perform next?
I'm going to invite my husband which actually he's a great drummer. I have to say that he just released his first album. But today he's going to play bass.
Congratulations.
With us. So we are all playing instruments that we usually don't play. So okay. So I'm going to sing a song that is actually a very known song by Charlie Hayden that I included in the album Sikame. Originally it doesn't have lyrics, but I wrote some lyrics to it because I love this song. And the first time I heard it, I was like, this song is so singable. Why nobody sings it? So this is called Our Spanish Love Song by Charlie Hayden. Yo no sé si el corazón deja de palpitar cuando estoy en tu brazo, o se transforma en paloma y juega con el tuyo y en el mismo lado. En tus ojos me perdí buscando esa canción que fuese mi respuesta. Mientras me dormía no escuché que tus ojos me cantan y no me doy cuenta, y vuelan tus besos hacia mí, llenando el corazón de trocitos de canción. Los lunares de tu cuerpo son copia del cielo cuando cae la noche. Al pasear en tu galaxia encuentro los secretos que en tu piel se esconden. Son tus manos la razón de que el mundo camine y no se pare nunca, porque tú lo empujas con cuidado, dándole cariño para que no sufra. Y desde cualquier otro país los pájaros se acercan y cantan junto a ti. Rorarerae, 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 rorarerae. Oops.
Bravo, 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 bravo. Gustavo Casanave is in the house. Camila Zamora, me encanta.
Hi, thanks, Camille.
Maxime. Beautiful. So beautiful. Muy bonita.
Gracias.
Muy bonita.
Thanks, Daisy.
So good. So good, so good. Well, I wanted to say we have a that's beautiful. We want to fit your last song in, but first I want to just shout out to a couple people. We do have a word of the day winner, so congratulations, the word of the day winner. We've asked. We now have a defending champion. This is someone who's won before. So Ban Banerjee, you are the word of the day winner. Congratulations, Lara and I wish you all congratulations. Let's Lara. Ban Banerjee. So there we go. Here's Ban hooking it up. So if you're keeping score at home, the current holder of the puppy trophy is Ben Banerjee, and the current holder of the panda trophy is none other than Lara Bello. So with that, I also want to thank Sandra and Camilo. A lot of love for them. Let's put their website up on the screen too. If you need any music services, please reach out to them, soundworksrecording.com. And they're wonderful people. I encourage you just to go and become friends with them. And, let's hear Daisy saying, Camilo y baile con Sandra. Yeah, I want to see them dance too. Who wants to see Camilo and Sandra dance together?
Me.
Unanimous. It's unanimous. I think they should. All right, so check them out as well. Great people. We love to hear your final number.
Yes. Well, this is a song that I just wrote it these days. It's not in any album. And it was a little bit of I wrote it actually like a cappella, but I will have Rajiv playing bass again with me. I just named it La Ventana, the window, because it's a little bit like from our windows, trying to talk to people and see how they are. Hey, how are you? How are things there on the other side of the world? With my family, that they are all in Spain. Okay, so La Ventana. Quiero saber cómo estás y contarte desde aquí que se ven nacer las flores, por mi ventana van entrando los soles y su luz. ¿Qué tal es donde estás tú? Puedes ver el mar de lejos o verlo a través de tus ojos. En el espejo van reflejando el cielo azul. Las aves vienen volando, posándose en tus pupilas. Y así cuando las nubes van cruzando mi ventana, poquito a poco se van quedando entre mis pestañas. Y si cae una lágrima no es que tenga tristeza, son las nubes que entraron a llover bajo mis cejas. Quiero saber cómo estás y contarte desde aquí que se ven nacer las flores, por mi ventana van entrando los soles y su luz. ¿Qué tal es donde estás tú? Puedes ver el mar de lejos o verlo a través de tus ojos. En el espejo van reflejando el cielo azul. Las aves vienen volando, posándose en tus pupilas. Y así cuando las nubes van cruzando mi ventana, poquito a poco se van quedando entre mis pestañas. Y si cae una lágrima no es que tenga tristeza, son las nubes que entraron a llover bajo mis cejas. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Gracias. Muchas gracias. Gracias, Maxine. Thank you. Hey, where are you? Oh, thanks. I got flowers. I got a panda prize. Oh goodness. What else? Thank you, Daisy.
The house plant
Whoa!
too.
I got a lot of plants. Thank you. Let's see.
Got a little fan for you because really the music's so good. It's hot in here now.
Yeah, it's hot here.
My goodness. So
Thanks so much. Thank you.
standing ovation.
Um,
All right. So I want to thank you, Laura, for being on the show and for setting all of our. That was totally in fuego, and setting all of our houses around the world. So
Thanks so
beautiful.
much.
I want everyone to check out Lara's website, larabello.com, and make sure you go subscribe to all of her stuff. And when the world reopens, you've got to see Laura perform. You've got to see Laura perform live in concert. I can't wait to see you live in concert too. So thanks for doing what you do, Laura.
Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me and for supporting music and for spread the word of what we are doing all these days with so many concerts that you've been doing. And thanks to Sandra and Camilo also. And yeah,
Of course. Of course. All right.
pleasure.
Thanks for tonight. Everyone have a good night. Let me tell you about tomorrow. We have 2 shows tomorrow. Shows number 89 and 90. Shows number 89 and 90. So we have the great Arjuan Ortiz, 3 p.m. Eastern matinee. And then we're going to go out to the West Coast for Twinkle Star. All right. So everyone, stay home if you can. Have a very, very good night. We are out. Actually, we're still on. Now we're out.